Here we go. Ready? I can't remember what we were doing. I look out my window, watching the sheep passes by. Say to myself, such a lucky guy. Have a girl like her is a dream come true. All the boys in New York, she loves me true. Just my imagination run away with me. Just my imagination. Soon we'll be married and raise a family. 2 boys for you, 2 little girls for me. I'm just a fella with a one-track mind. Whatever it is I want, I will seek and I will find. Every night I hope and pray, dear Lord, hear my pleas. Don't let another ever take my love from me, or I will surely die. But in reality, she doesn't even notice me. Just my imagination. I was much better in rehearsal. You were great.
It was worse that time. It was better the first time, I thought, in terms of like feeding you.
Oh, okay. No, you were fine. I kind of sucked.
No.
All right.
No.
That's okay. We're going. It was okay.
It's okay.
It was passable.
We're not gonna try to.
No, you were fine. I screwed up a little. Here we go. This is Mike Canziani, and he's joining us for week 9 of Free Concert for the Peoples. And Mike plays harmonica and percussion. And what is the name of your band you're in?
I'm in a band called Roundabout.
And then when there's no virus, where can we see you guys play?
Yes, we'll be in Burlingame, to Belmont, and a couple other places, maybe the fairgrounds.
Okay, ready? I was born in the desert, I was raised in a lion's den. Born in the desert, I was raised in a lion's den. My number 1 occupation, stealing women from their men. I'm a wanted man in Texas, busted jail, I'm gone for good. Wanted man in Texas, busted jail, I'm gone for good. Sheriff couldn't catch me, but his little girl so wish he could. crazy. Some says I am, some says I ain't. Doctor call me crazy, some says I am, some says I ain't. Preacher man call me sinner, but his little girl call me a saint. Tears for Texas, that's a T for Texas too. Tears for Texas, that's a T for Texas too. We're all here in San Jose where them Phillies know just what to do. One more time. I was born in the desert, I was raised in a lie. Born in the desert, I was raised in a lion's den. And my number one occupation, stealing women's from their men. And I do it again. And my number one occupation, stealing women's from their men. That was New Minglewood Blues, which was a standard. The Grateful Dead recorded it, but it's much older than them, and I don't know if it's on record whoever wrote it.
Cheers.
Before that, of course, was Just My Imagination, written by Smokey Robinson did he write that for the Temptations or for the Miracles? Yeah. And then but we did the Stones version, and even that was truncated. And I wish we recorded that. That rehearsal one was really good, wasn't it?
It's better than that.
I kind of screwed up that, but that happens. That just happens. Okay, we're gonna do one more. You want to do this last one? Good. This one I wrote, and when I was teaching, between my times in Ventura County and my times here in the Bay Area, I taught in upstate New York in this real small community. Some of them are going to be watching it here for 2 years. Unadilla Valley. I mean, really far. I mean, it was past Binghamton, past Syracuse, and I was sitting in the lunchroom with some of the teachers one day, and I'll tell you what day it was. It was, what is 4? That's April, right? It was 4/24/02. I was sitting, Chris Reynolds, she was a science teacher or a math teacher or an English teacher, one of those. And she said, well, writing a song can't be easy. And I said, it's easy. And she said, how could it be easy? And I said, I started writing down things people were just saying around us. And I wrote down a few things I saw, like an orange in a bowl and the blue, pink tiles on the floor. And I told her to give me a letter between A and F. She said D, so I go, I'm going to write it in D. And I went home and I wrote this song, and I brought it back and I played it for her, and she was so stunned. She started crying that someone could do that. But the part about the bleeding fingers and cutting fingers, I just needed a line that no one was doing that in the cafeteria. Are you ready? You got it?
What key you play?
I'm playing it in the key of, it could be considered D or G. Let's say key of G, okay? But I'm starting on a D.
Alright, so we're trying.
You got it?
Yeah.
Are we getting, I don't know, I think, I don't know, there's a lot of ambient noise. Hopefully this is picking us up. Okay. Ready? You're just taking bits and pieces, not the people like you've been around before. You'll just take slow it down, right? That's what we said. Bits and pieces, bits and pieces, it's a bad thing, it's a bad thing to know. Time was terror, terrible timing. I suspect there's things you didn't want me to know. Grinning minds are bits and pieces. Bits and pieces in a puts that thing. It's a bad thing to know. Okay, now we switch. But I would die to see you suffer. To watch you suffer, I would die. And I'd be happy just to cut your fingers and watch them bleed along the pink blue floor. Your shot. Want to go again? I won't give you a coat to tail on. And I'm not giving you the things you had before. And I didn't plan on bits and pieces in an orange in my bowl. Fear another wasted lifetime. Is that what you meant when you drew patterns on my back? You're just taking bits and pieces. Bits and pieces, you're a bad thing. It's a bad thing, it's a bad thing to know. I gotta do that last verse again. I can't end that bad. Fear another wasted lifetime. That's what you meant when you drew patterns on my back. You're just taking bits and pieces. Bits and pieces, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing to know. Not that I did it that much better. Yeah, obviously I have the lyrics off camera here. Okay, but thanks, Mike. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We're not shaking hands because we're doing this. Even though we got kind of close for that thing, we're trying to be social distancing. So where can we see you? Nowhere until this epidemic starts, right?
Just with you.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll come back again. Maybe we'll bring in a percussionist or another guitar player next. Or you can play.
I might bring a friend.
Okay. Yeah, bring a friend. Yeah, we'll get it going. All right. I guess that's all. We'll see you next week. Next week. Actually, next week is going to be, might be another guest star. We'll see. All right, take care, everybody. Bye.